What's up guys, Gary87 here, and in this video I'm just going to be talking to you about what I think would be nice in the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 update that hopefully will be coming out soon. So in Part 1 we got 4 new cars, which are here. I've got all 4 of them here. So obviously the first one was the Benefactor Sterling GT, which is a sports classic. We also got the Pegasi Osiris, which is a supercar. Then we've got the Albany Virgo, a muscle car. And then finally, the fourth car we got was the Enos Windsor, which obviously you can get all the vehicle wraps on. Now, for me, I was a little bit disappointed personally with just 4 vehicles, or 4 cars. The helicopter at was it £8.5 million, and the aeroplane at 10 million was just way overpriced, and obviously I didn't bother wasting my money on that. The clothes, which I've got one of the mini outfits on, okay, it's quite nice. It's different, isn't it? It's better than nothing, but it was still quite a limited update, really. Not very much about it. All the items that came out were expensive. So, guys, I'm going to say what I think I'd like in the next update. So, what I'd like to see in Part 2 would be obviously some new vehicles. This time, maybe slightly better priced, because current prices were just way extortionate. I'd also like to see new items of clothing, again, that aren't quite so overpriced, but clothing to me is not quite so massive because the guys seem to have quite a lot of clothes. Maybe for the female characters it would be nice to have a wider variety of clothes. Again, a lot of girls such as my wife have been saying they want to have the long hair, which again is something I personally think should be added and should have been added a long time ago. Again, these properties up here, we've got all the way up in the Barnwood Hills and that, mansions and large properties that I personally think should be available to buy. Yes, the prices will be high, but that would match up with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1, which came out when a helicopter cost, or an aeroplane, sorry, cost £10 million. Some of these properties could cost that price, if not a little bit more. I'd be happy to buy one at that price. I'd also like to have the houses possibly as crew houses. Something Rockstar could put in, and they could actually end up, charging people more money and making more money per property. So if we go up to these properties that I've got up here, for example, up around the lake, these are some nice big houses with some ground, and outside some of them have got swimming pools and little rooms with table tennis tables. So maybe they could be mini games that are added. So you've got pool, table tennis, all types of mini games. So yeah, up here, I think these properties up here would make amazing crew houses. So you've got Lake Vinewood Estate. So any of these houses, imagine a crew house, so only crew members could get past this point. And then you've got this nice house. So, like I say, we've got a nice house here, walk around. We've got a usable swimming pool here. A nice summer house, like I say, with the table tennis, ping pong. Some sofas, you can sit down, darts, weights. Again, all of that could be made usable. They could put maybe a barbecue so you could actually eat, which again would be something quite fun to do with your friends. Just make it a bit more interactive. And the crew house, like I say, it would be each person would have to put a percentage of the money in, say £1 million per crew member. But like I say, it's dive board, really good. Yeah, so the way it would work for the pricing for a crew house, in my opinion, with each person in the crew would have to pay an amount to be able to use the property. If they don't pay the amount, then they can come and look around, but they won't be able to join in the mini games. They wouldn't be able to store vehicles in the garage. They wouldn't be able to stay, access to bedrooms. They would say £1 million per player to use the crew house. Obviously, it would be unlimited number of crew members could use it. Obviously, it would be up to the lobby sizes, which would determine how many people could use the houses. So up to 30 people at one time, but the whole crew would have access to it in all the other lobbies that were open if you had a larger crew. And then Rockstar would be making a minimum of, like a few £1 million per house. Say each crew on average has, say you have 10 members in your crew, that's £10 million Rockstar would make. Plus they could charge you, say, I don't know, £10,000 a month each as a rental price. Keep making up some money that way. And just things like that, so add more properties, bigger properties for the crews, a few new vehicles, maybe some compacts, and just things like that. Obviously the vehicle wraps I think are awesome, and they should be available on other vehicles as well. And then other than that, guys, that's my ideas, and if you'd like to get involved in the comments below, let me know what you think would be good or what you'd like to see in the next update. Maybe the casino, for example, maybe the racetrack as a horse racing track. Again, any of these ideas, just let me know in the comments below what you think would be added or you would like to see added. And let's see if we can get the conversation going and see what everybody else thinks. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.